The question on all of our minds, what does Taylor have planned for the very last Eras Tour city and the very last night of the Eras Tour in Vancouver? Because yes, as much as we want this show to go on, it is ending in Vancouver on December 8th. I do not think there will be any surprise. We're going to extend the tour. I think this is the end, and she has some major plans for it. First off, I think we're going to see the reoccurrence of a few lost costumes. I think we are going to have a major announcement, and I think we will also have a special guest. On the special guest list, I think there are several options that are likely. It could be Selena, it could be Aaron Dessner, it could be Post Malone, or it could be Jack. Those are the ones that I think are the absolute most likely for a Vancouver special guest. I also think there's a good chance there's some new costumes. I think that there's a decent chance that for the very last night of the tour, she releases both a new red shirt and that Reputation bodysuit that we've all been clowning for after Taylor Nation mentioned it. There were 1,989 days between when Taylor's masters were sold on June 29th, 2019, and the end of the tour, December 8th, 2024. 1989 is a very important number to Taylor, and that date was handpicked specifically by Taylor. To me, that says we've got a major announcement. We have the Rep TV announcement. Because what makes more sense when a significant amount of time has passed between when her masters were sold and the date than to reclaim her reputation? Now, will she release Reputation or will she just announce it? 2025 is the year of the snake in the Chinese zodiac. We're going back to the coffee cup. And as a business, Taylor Nation needs releases during Taylor's needed downtime after the tour. So I think on December 8th, she's going to announce the Reputation will be out in February. This setup gives Swifties something special for the end of the tour, especially if there's new costumes and special guests involved in the tour to talk about. But it also gives her team time to do the normal marketing, and it gives her team a boost during what I'm going to call Taylor's off season, because I think we can expect that Taylor's going to need to rest. She's going to need to regroup. She's going to need essentially an off season after the tour. And we're not going to see a ton of her outside of some light publicity, going out to dinner, going to Chiefs games, living her life. The February release really fits with keeping her current during the off season. So we'll see a December 8th announcement of Rep TV and a February release. On November 12th, Taylor Nation posted for the anniversary of Red. Totally normal, right? Well, the very first photo used wasn't necessarily a Red photo at all. It was from a December 8th, 2020 story about Taylor being Entertainer of the Year. And V Swiftie pointed out on Instagram that the caption is from Stay, Stay, Stay. There were 31 stays in that song. There are also 31 days from when this was posted to Taylor's 35th birthday. And her birthday was noted on the Spotify TTPD pop-up this year. My reasoning for this is where things diverge. Also suspicious, while that first photo isn't actually really from Red per se, the other two photos they use are. They have an original OG Red era photo and a new Taylor's version. So why the December 8th photo? We've got a big announcement coming in December 8th, and they're leaking another Easter egg for it. They really want to direct us towards Taylor's birthday or see both. Because while I think we have a major announcement coming on December 8th in Vancouver, I don't think there's going to be a release on December 8th itself anymore. What I think we're going to see is a December 8th announcement that Rep TV will be released in February when we have entered the year of the snake. And then to tide us over until February, she's going to drop a surprise Christmas EP on her birthday. When you look at the behind the scenes footage from the very first, the main Tortured Poets music video, you can see that the clock on the wall there is pointed to 8 o'clock or 12:08, but nothing is as it seems in Swiftie world. And then there's the fact that she has lately been wearing a few Sunday items, one of which was this Vivienne Westwood Sunday dress that came out when there was only one Sunday left in the Eras Tour. We also have a lot of 3-2-1s pointing down to Vancouver. I'm also expecting Taylor to work a debut song or two into Vancouver. I feel like she has started to hint at debut coming, and I also feel like she would want at least that last tour to be a full Eras. So it may just be in surprise songs, but I'm expecting some debut in Vancouver. So my thoughts are a big announcement, new costumes, special guests, the whole works for Vancouver. I read and reply to every single comment. I really want to hear your thoughts. What do you think is going to happen? What are you looking for in Vancouver? And what do you hope for? I've told you what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you soon. Please like and subscribe so we can keep talking about Taylor.